What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. You having a good day? We're all having a great day. All right. So, doing Curse of Strahd, episode 15. Gonna be amazing. Episode 14 unfortunately got screwed up in production due to internet issues. We've also been away for a little while because A, my desk, B, internet issues, and then last week we couldn't play because unfortunately life happens and our DM had to work. So kinda can't do D&D without a DM. On to the announcements real quick. Exclamation point, fourth wall, check out all the merch. I do have some new personal merch on the merch store, but as usual we do have our D&D merch up there as well. Have some Magic the Gathering playmats if anybody wants those as well. And exclamation point Florrie's. Get some rollers, some potions, and all that good stuff. They do Renaissance festivals and all that if y'all want to go to those and check them out in person.
Is that what you got?
And that is my turn.
All right, Chuck, that brings you in.
All right. Well, this guy is killed my poopy. And wait, am I on top of it? Oh wait, no, it didn't. It didn't kill my poopy. What was my puppy's health then?
I think he did
Mm-hmm.
dissipate your puppy.
Yeah, he smoked your puppy, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm still stuck to it. I'll just throw that out there then. Oh wait, now I can delete him now. Yay. But also nay.
Aww.
Let's see. I need to remember the distance because I need to divide by 3.
Square is 50, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Come here, Mercy. Come here.
Yeah, whatever it measures, multiply by 3.3.
Yeah, 15 times 3.3 is like 50, I believe.
45.
So that's a not
50. Yeah.
45. Roughly. Right? I don't want to do fractions right now. So he's just going to start charging towards Sadvich in a rage. And he doesn't have a range attack, does he? Oh, that's right. He does have a range attack. So this means he's... It's 24, isn't it? It is. That's going to be quite a distance. Does he have that with his javelin?
He should.
It's a disadvantage, but he can definitely do it. So he's equipping his javelin while putting away his sword as he's charging in. And then with his rage, he goes, "Full poopy!" 12.
Nope.
Well, he has a second attack, so he attacks again. Full poopy! 20.
Nice.
Yep. Even on disadvantage, good roll.
Let me just double check that he can do this. Oh no, it has to be range of self. Alright, yeah, so he's just gonna roll for straight damage. 6.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he's just going to clap his hands together. 52. Check something. He's going to just clap his hands together and give himself 23 points of health. And that ends his turn.
Dang.
Paladins, man.
I'm telling you. Alright, that brings up Sadvich. Who's going to go for it yet again. And throw a claw attack at Grimjaw, because that was the one he was engaged with last time.
Engaged. We're just hanging out. Grace
What do you
sake.
think? She's got her hooks into you now. She's really got her claws into you.
Alright, what's the damage?
Is the damage 7.
Okay.
She's gonna go for it again.
That does not hit.
A 15 don't hit. That ends that turn. Ray, you're up.
Alright. I'm putting Alright, so Savage, I'm on the side of it, ain't I?
If you go like an inch further, not even, you should be flanking.
Right here.
Yay! Flanking with Jeffrey. Da-na-na-na-na.
Unarmed strike
Welcome to
at
Flanking with Jeffrey.
advantage. 13.
Woof. No, sir.
Alright. Well.
Round 2.
Try to get that advantage again. $20.
What just? Oh, did you just re-roll twice?
I
Yeah, 'cause you didn't do it
essentially
with
did-
advantage.
I
Yeah,
essentially
it's-
did it with advantage, but manual advantage.
Yeah, it's split it out. I see that. Yeah, 20 will hit.
Alright, so we're gonna 9 points.
Okay.
Bonus section. I'm going to don't think there's a save on this. With Adel, I know with push they have to make a dex save, right? Oh no, it's just on okay. So I'm going to Fear Blows Adel, which if I hit them, they can't make opportunity attacks, so that means if this works, Grimjaw and or Jeffrey can get away and go help out Jocelyn.
Alright.
22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
12 points of damage, and they're addled. I think. Done. Make this one 18
Mm-hmm.
and 14. And they are addled, so they cannot make opportunity attacks.
Max damage. Fucking mint.
Okay. Yeah, sure you betcha. End of turn.
Yep, that ends my turn.
Vilovich, still pissed about her nail, takes another swipe at Jocelyn. And again. Uh-oh. Alright, so I don't know how this works for my end. What is the crit damage again? 'Cause
You'll
I
find
can't,
out.
I can't set mine to it, I don't think.
Roll 2 damages, and then on the second one, take the bonus off of it.
Okay.
So you're gonna take the +3 off of the second one.
Yeah, so 8 and 7, so 15 points of damage to Jocelyn. And that is Vilovich's turn. Fredo, our sneaky boy.
Well, here comes the pain right at Vile.
Ooh, nice.
I bet you that doesn't feel very good.
$11.
19.
That's 11, 8, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna stay kaput because right now I'm just turning and burning arrows.
Perfect. Grimjaw.
All right. Oh, actually, can I do something I totally forgot? I have a reaction. So not only did it do 19 damage, or actually, you know what? I'll wait. I'm sorry. I should have casted the spell before I said anything. Instead, I will do, for now, let's just take another 2 swings at Sadvich, because she's mean, and I don't like her. Here. Yeah. Does an 18 hit?
That'll hit.
Okay. Damn. So that is 16 damage.
Got
Magical slashing. And then try for it again. Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
And that's another 16 damage. A magical slashing.
Alright, this is a perfect opportunity for me to sneak away to the bathroom. Well, you describe the death quickly, sir.
Fantastic.
Good job.
Okay, so Grimjaw, obviously after Ice Ventura went down, turns around and smiles at the Sadvich, and he just says, "Be gone," and literally swings at her with his great sword, slamming her in the side so she cringes to her left, and then he brings it up and swipes down, removing her head. And that's it.
Does she then disappear in a puff of icky smoke, or just lay there and turn into bones and dust?
I don't know. All I know is that she's headless.
Is she running around like a chicken with her head off?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, I'm talking full slump to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, no, these ones don't turn into sulfur.
While Skinny was going, I was gonna be like, and Ray's just sitting there with his staff, beating the shit out of it from behind.
Quite literally beating a dead horse.
Exactly.
And that is my turn.
Beautiful. So we can do this little action here, that thing be gone. Distance-wise for Mr. Jeffrey to get down to the old vial on. Oh shit, I think he can make it.
Yeah, that's my tools.
So, Jeffrey seeing Vilovich beating on Jocelyn and Grimjaw decapitating the other Vitch, comes barreling down here and will actually come up behind vial, which now puts him at
Advantage.
the good old advantage, which is just wunderbar. So
The only thing advantage is gonna give him is hopefully crit.
well, yeah. I mean, it's Jeffrey.
Damn.
Jesus. Roll it again.
I'd put it at advantage though. Why didn't it roll two dice?
You didn't hit the roll at the bottom when you right click.
Oh, okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, you have to hit that one when you right click.
All right, so first things first, 12, and we'll try this again at advantage. Roll it. Look at that, I'm learning.
Yay.
Ooh, I'm glad I got that out of the way.
Oh,
Yeah, holy cow.
So 25 total
Good thing
on
for
this
advantage.
vile bitch. And I believe. No. No,
Does
no.
she have action
And no.
surge?
Yeah. Where is it?
I think you've already used it.
I used it.
round.
Yep, I used it.
Yeah.
I thought so. I just wanted to double check. So Jeffrey's just gonna hand off his turn. Which Jocelyn?
Well, I'm gonna take another swing with my mace.
Just a little elf with a mace, just getting after it.
It's my favorite marble and it's got spikes on it. Okay, so let me
Porcupine.
swing my marble. Okay,
That's my porcupine. I named it Bob.
and that was a swing and a miss. But I
Ow.
still have
Yes, you do.
my spiritual weapon.
Yes, you do.
And
Oh
there it is.
yeah, let's go.
We Oh wait. Oop.
11 point
Whoa.
damage.
Okay.
How's your mana crit here now, sweet cheeks?
You inflict a wound on this vile vitch in the neck, and blood is pouring out. And although it was already not necessarily a fleshy color, the color is going from a brighter whitish gray to a darker and darker color as the blood is beginning to pour out of this thing. Chuck.
Chuck is going to take the dash action so he can run 70 feet.
Now save me! Save me!
That's 23. Oh, that's perfect. So that just puts him like right there,
You're on it.
and that will end his turn.
Okay. Ray.
I'm gonna join the crew.
This is starting to look eerily like something I've seen on the internet before.
So should have advantage on this, correct? Yeah. Well, I don't need advantage because fuck that guy.
Yeah, you're good to go. Just roll your damage. Well, I guess you can roll it one more time.
10. Yeah, I could have rolled one more time. Let's see if I crit it.
It don't matter. This thing's dying. Go ahead, describe the death.
30, 20, and 11. And I'm actually gonna do my bonus action. And I'm gonna do wholeness of body. Which, if I remember right, that is as a bonus action. You can martial arts. I regain the number of hit points equal to the number rolled plus your wisdom modifier. So that is 9 points.
That's one thing I wish they did better, because that's showing up on my end as damage. So I wish they would label that as a heal.
Yeah. So that's 9 points of healing to myself. So coming up behind Valvich, Ray is going to like jump on his side-ish back and start beating the hell out of it on the back of its head. Just punching it over and over again. And then it just decides it doesn't want to be here anymore.
And since you decided to attack it a second time after it was dead twice, you now literally are beating a dead horse again. It's your thing. You just want to just sit here and wail on corpses.
He's just sitting there obliterating it, like making sure it's dead.
You're obliterating it while obliterated.
He's dead, Jim. He's dead.
Awesome.
It is a monk equivalent to a magdom.
into a dead corpse. All right.
Kids, what are you gonna do?
So,
You're gonna leave us alone.
that ends combat. Appearing on the edge of the tree line out of the mist, you see a bat, larger than you've seen most of the bats, come fluttering in, and Strahd shows up.
What the hell?
Very, very well done. I assumed it would be a challenge, but you seem to have proven yourself quite well. You can tell your friend to come out of the tree now. It's fine. I'm not here to fight. I did extend the offer for a dinner at my castle.
Brendan's just sitting there giving Kentucky winters with the sun right now.
It's okay, little ranger. Come forward. You will have many opportunities to die later.
Little ranger. Out comes Reno. Yeah, you're funny, huh? I'm a ranger. You need to look at yourself.
Well, I am getting hard of sight in my old age. It's hard to see in these trees.
They're called spectacles,
So what's for dinner?
not testicles.
I certainly could use dinner and a nap.
Yes, so that's the thing. Some of you don't look great.
Oh my god.
Yes, especially the drunk. He looks like he could use a rest. Shall we say tomorrow evening around sunset? meet me at my castle? You do
Okay.
know where my castle is, right?
No.
I will send a messenger to bring you. In the
Okay.
meantime, get some rest. Heal up. You're probably going to need it. And as quickly as he showed up, he poofs back into a bat and just flies off into the mist.
I really
What?
hate that guy sometimes.
What the hell did he
Actually-
mean? We're gonna need it.
But sometimes, I mean, all the time. Fuck that guy.
So we do all know this is a trap, right? Like,
Yep.
like we understand that.
I mean, if you want to go meet your maker, go for it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know about this. I mean, I want to go. I kind of gotta go. That's why I'm here.
Well, there's a tree out there to the side if you need to go that bad, Jeffrey.
Ah, I already did it, Michelle.
Oh,
Aren't porta potties wonderful?
Best part, I drilled a drain hole in the bottom so it just leaves drips when I walk.
Oh,
Jesus.
God.
Nobody walked behind Jeffrey ever.
I was about to say, like, y'all will never catch me behind Jeffrey after knowing that. Oh, and to think Chuck transports him on his shoulder.
That's why my shoulder's wet.
I mean,
just put a cork in the hole.
I got diaper rash. He corked the hole.
I don't have any corks.
He's
I got
Where's your bread?
You're stealing
If you've
stuff.
got it, if you've got a hard crust of bread, I suppose you could shove it.
All right, little turtle friend, this won't hurt a bit.
Too far! Too far! Oh, now I got a red stick on my butt.
Jeffrey bails out of his shell.
Ow!
Oh,
Why can I
no.
taste? Why can I taste garlic breadstick?
All right, you dirty animals.
What are we planning on doing? Because I know we have to bring the gem that Chuck has in his beard. Hopefully it's not in a piece of bread again.
Hopefully it's not. Well, no, we don't want to think about that. No.
Oh no! What if that was the breadstick that went up the drain hole?
Oh no.
Peekaboo.
Why is Jeffrey's butt glowing?
Oh no, did I do it again?
It's not your fault, sweetie. It was self-preservation. It'll all work itself out in the end.
Oh
green-
fuck!
The green gem is no longer green. It is now brown.
Maybe we should go and take the gem back and
Well, I was
clean
wondering,
ourselves up and
do we
take a good nap.
want to rest here, bandage our wounds, have a look around, see what we can possibly find, if anything, and then bring the gem back?
That'd be the smart play here because there was supposed to be more stuff here.
We do need to plunder bodies.
I'm
I
not
don't know
opposed.
I don't know if I was actually saying that as right or not. It's my
No, you
bad.
weren't. Your
That's
radio
okay.
voice is not working.
That's okay. We know it's you. We can't miss your voice whenever you talk.
So my voice mod was not working?
Hey, firm.
Yeah, it's poop.
No, Jeffrey has poo-poo.
We've
issue
already
right
had
now.
that conversation.
Oh, Jesus.
When I said that, I was just shooting off the fucking cuff. I did not expect it to turn into what that turned into.
Give us an inch,
Okay,
we'll
I
make a
gotta-
mile out of it.
No, that's my little squirrels doing little squirrel shit. Oh boy.
So yeah, let's take the rest here really quickly, because we can search this place and haul back before the servant shows up. And if we don't like what the servant has to offer, we'll tell him to kick rocks or kill him.
Question. Is the tree still standing where you guys are right now?
Uh-uh.
I was gonna say, I do not have notes on whether or not you took that tree down or not.
There was no tree. We got the tree down.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
when Strahd showed up and brought his buddies and disappeared again. So
Okay, so you actually did cut down the Gilthias tree.
Yep.
Yes.
All the roots. I can't remember. I think you had 5 roots showing or something like that.
Yeah.
You were showing your roots.
Aw,
Weird.
dang it. Kind of cool that I got 5 though, huh?
Ooh.
Next time on Only Plants.
This is what
Oh,
the farmers are talking about now.
Oh god, farmersonly.com, here we come.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So Jeffrey's actually gonna, since he's got one in his backpack, he's actually gonna pull out a little camp kit and make a nice little fire, taking branches and pieces off of the Gilthias tree and building a cozy little campfire for everyone to begin to wind down as they talk about the events that have led them to this point and what they want to do after they explore this area and return the gem.
So we're taking a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys
Yay.
are. I take a short rest every time.
Rub it in.
Rub it in, rub
Ooh,
it
look at me. I'm an elf. I only need 4 hours to sleep.
in. Exactly. Hey, it keeps you alive just in case there's an ambush.
Chuck just pulls out a big piece, a very big loaf of bread, and uses that as a
Also-
pillow.
Also, remember, everybody, y'all lose y'all's modifier for your health from the
Yep.
Yeah, I
food.
just dropped from 63 to 45.
Damn.
Skinny, make sure you do that on
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
He's back down to his normal.
Yep. Long rest reset them actually.
Yep. Well, the map is your guys' oyster. I don't have any direction for you at this point.
Is there anything on the ground to loot? Or
Yeah.
is it just all blood and guts?
Well, there's 2 decapitated Vitches right there.
I will take the one that I decapitated, please.
Okay.
Is that investigation check?
We're gonna use this over here, a dilute table, but we're going to cut off 2 items. So we're going to take away the rare and the very rare for the rarity of this. So a
Okay.
1 to 50 will get you a common. A 50 to 100 will get you an uncommon. So first things first is give me a D100.
Okay. Looks like I got 72.
Okay, so that throws you into the uncommon.
We like
Give
some
me-
common.
Give me a D4.
Okay. D4. Got a 2.
So that puts us into the armament table.
Okie dokie.
So same business. Okay, I got your table up. Go ahead and roll me another D100.
Okay. Hasha. Looks like a 93. All right.
Weapon of
Oh.
warning.
Yep.
Weapon of warning. Okay.
Yep. So go into your inventory and search weapon of warning and add that.
Now, is everybody going to get something this time around?
I don't know. Depends on where you guys go and what you do and what you look at.
I don't remember how many things we killed. How many witches were there? 6? 4? I don't even
It
remember.
was 3.
Let's see what a weapon of warning does.
While he's figuring that out, anybody else want to take a poke at the other witch, see what's in there?
Well, there was
do.
a sad witch and a vile witch and at least one other witch and the dragon.
Mad
I think,
Vic.
there was 4 total.
So which of the we gotten the beheaded witch yet?
One of them.
One of the beheaded witches.
Yep, the other one, I think I zoomed way out so I could look at the whole map, just kind of get an idea of what you guys could do here. I'll come back down closer. The other
No.
one,
Killed one right here.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
I want to go for.
The other one was right here. And the other one was right here.
yeah, so I think the other beheaded one that Jeffrey did is right by Jeffrey's body.
Yeah.
So we had one beheaded one by Grimjaw, one beheaded one by me.
I'm gonna hold off on this in case anybody wants to trade after we loot everything, if that's cool.
Yeah, just pop it in your inventory for now, and then we can do whatever. Because you never know what you're gonna find up on a hill of druids.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over here to this beheaded witch and start searching the corpse.
Okay. So
And I agree
again,
with-
first things first, give me a D100.
$82.
Okay, so that puts you into the uncommon. Now give me a 1 through 4.
One.
So that's going to be an Arcana. So now give me another 100.
What table is he
61.
on? Uncommon?
Uncommon Arcana. So a 61.
I got it.
Potion of water breathing.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
you can't
breathe
swim, so that's
underwater.
actually useful.
I mean, it just makes it to where you can breathe underwater. It doesn't help
Oh,
the
yeah.
swimming aspect.
Well, yeah, but you don't need to swim if you can just walk.
Oh yeah. just but
Chuck now became a submarine.
he
Have you
became a
guys not?
hold on. No, he's walking on the bottom. He became a hippo.
I was thinking of the pirates from Pirates of the Caribbean, but that
Yes.
works too.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Gents, take a walk.
Oh, good lord. Okay, that's great. All right. Anybody else gonna get looty booty McScooty?
I'm listening while they're looting.
Are we only looting these bodies and nothing else up here, or?
I am going to look at that stupid dragon. It died around here somewhere. Somewhere.
I
The ice
Surely
devil?
has something.
I don't think he's still
Yep.
there because
Nothing's
he
left. He turned into
disappeared.
sulfur.
Who's
So
a
there's nothing
demon
left falling out of that.
or devil?
Nothing. Yep. Yeah, he's a devil.
I
He
know
turned to
there's
sulfur and
something-
disappeared.
I mean, if you
I
want
know
to
there
pick up
was something around
sulfur,
here.
There should be enough for all of us to loot except for Jeffrey. I think he would be the odd one out.
Well, so I'm just gonna stop by. I'm gonna loot something. There's something over here laying on the ground, all in pieces. So I'm gonna loot that. Let me give
Yeah.
you.
D100.
There it is.
So let's see.
45, so.
So that'll go into common.
1d4.
D4.
Ooh, relics. Okay. And another 100.
Yep.
$74. Ooh.
You get a
Spell scroll.
spell scroll. You need to roll another 1d4. You get a cantrip spell scroll.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you need to go through. You need to, I guess, get with Skinny Litter and figure out what spell scrolls there are, or what cantrip spells there are. Or if you go onto the loot table, I think you can click on the cantrips.
Otherwise, I can access it easy from my side through the book, too.
Mm-hmm. Any
Yeah.
cantrip.
You can click
Yeah.
on the hyperlink that's on the spell scroll. And wait. No, it doesn't
Now,
have the
if
list of the
it's not-
spells.
Now, if it's not a cantrip that I can use because it's not for clerics, who can I give it to?
No. It's a spell scroll. Anybody can use it. You, Farmer
Mhm.
Brown, anybody. So you could literally have a wizard spell scroll cantrip, and you can use it. It's only a one-time use, though.
Yeah, it's a consumable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if you wanted one that casts fireball, there you go.
It'd be a one and done, but it'd be pretty funny.
Right? Otherwise, if anybody doesn't have Spare the Dying, that one automatically brings somebody who's unconscious back to 0 or stable.
Yeah, it's 0.
They won't- Yeah.
I mean, just think of it this way: you're pretty much throwing this scroll at somebody, which is making you use it.
You can also think of it as someone's already cast the spell, but you're the vessel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freno, question for you.
Uh-huh.
I've been watching your token while everybody's been looting.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you've been doing while they've been looting?
Yep.
Perfect. So I need you to back up a few squares because I was trying to catch you before, but everybody was RPing.
Uh-huh.
So I need you to, yep, about right there.
Uh-huh.
So while the rest of the party is looting and gathering items off of the spoils of their victory, our sneaky boy has been out just kind of observing.
Mhm.
On the wind, you hear a whisper enter your head. The battles will always continue, but maybe you can stop them. And you begin to get this almost not quite static, but a feeling that something is now beginning to tickle your brain.
The cliffside of 400 or back towards?
So as you were, I watched you, and I'll see if I can make the pings work appropriately so this works. I watched you while they were doing that come like this, right?
Uh-huh.
So that was your path. So if this was like you were driving a vehicle and you had your car set to a radio station that was just pure static, now the static is starting to fade, and all of a sudden you hear, "You're listening to 101.1 the," and it kind of is starting to come in but cut out.
Uh-huh.
Really?
How about
So-
now?
It kind of started to pick up a little bit better.
Creep a little bit more.
Yep. And it's kind of almost clear. Now it's starting to peel away again, starting to go back more staticky. There's about your radar ping on where you're like, huh, why can I hear that?
Well, I guess I'm gonna play the game of forward and backwards, because if I gotta go off of a cliff, I'm not doing it.
Those are not necessarily cliffs. Remember, they are gradients. There's hills and then paths and then hills and then paths. So it's like a climb and then a flat spot and then a climb and then a flat spot. So it's not like you have to actually jump down a cliff.
Okay.
So you could potentially go through the gradient if you needed to figure out where this was.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go forward just a little bit and take my time. Does it get like stupid clear?
It's becoming now to the point to where it's mild static, but the voice is now speaking to you of, yes, please, we need to end this bloody war.
I'm gonna stop right here and just look around. Just make sure I'm not seeing something that's gonna touch me.
Mm-hmm.
You the
Hey,
only
I'll
one
go-
that hears this?
Yeah. Because this happened to me once. So I'm gonna run back to the group after I try to figure out where the source is. Be like, hey, it's happening again. We should start looking. Exactly what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get right here and just look at this massive boulder.
As you approach the what you've now come to understand is a grave site,
Mm-hmm.
the voice almost is in your head now. Crystal clear, no interference.
Okay. Well, I know where I'm at, so I'll be back. I'm gonna come running. Hey everybody, you won't believe it. These stones are talking again. These grave sites. I have one. You might
Oh,
want
no.
to start exploring as well, because you'll know when you find it. Hey, it sounds like it was some kind of sound, and I could hear a voice, and then it sounded great, bad, and then closer I got to one of these edgestone sites, graveyard, whatever you want to call it, the things that drows go sleep in. There we go. I like that better. I can hear it just fine.
Anyone else want to come with?
I think we should all
Yeah.
stick together.
Okay.
Yes, let us go. Lead the way.
Lead us, lead
Okay,
us,
here-
little buddy.
Here we go. Watch your step as you get closer. It's a little slippery right here.
Oh no. Just do a quick. Where is it?
Reno just stands right there. So it's this one I can hear, but this is for me. So
Oh
I'm
no!
Oh, no, Chuck!
trips and falls straight on his face.
Chuck, are you okay?
Oh! Oh! I crushed my bread. Oh, my bread is flat now.
Do you still have the stone?
I still hear the.
No.
I hear.
Jeffrey does.
Okay.
So I hear something coming from here, and it's very pronounced to me. I don't know if anybody else can sense anything, but I feel something right here.
Do you need me to dig up this grave?
Yeah, you
Do
know
we
we
need
gotta
to
be-
listen first?
Well, this is what I'm pointing at. One of you stronger guys, I'd appreciate it, but we'll have to put it back just so you know. Jacqueline ain't mad at us.
I mean, I'm partial to grave robbing, so why not?
Hey, Jacqueline,
So
look, a bird.
Do you want
Where?
perception
No,
or
Chuck, over
investigation?
here.
Where? What?
Come to me, Chuck. I need your strength. We need to move boulders.
Okay.
Ray, get over here. You're
I
not.
gotta remember what the. I'm looking up the check right now on the boulders here.
Isn't it a strength check because we're lifting boulders?
Yeah.
It is, but it actually has a. It has a.
It has a DC.
I don't know if we perception, investigation, or insight. Or maybe even arcana. I don't know.
So,
To
see
move-
that.
We have to move the rocks.
Yep.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that moving the
So-
rocks isn't going to trigger something nasty.
Chuck does not take any precautions. He immediately grows as big as possible and just
Oh,
goes for
God.
strength.
Autobots roll out.
Well,
I'm glad that
good
was
thing
an
you,
advantage.
good thing you had advantage, because that would have been bad. He pulls a hit
Drops
me.
his stone on his foot.
What did he
And then-
roll on the?
He rolled a lot. A 3 to begin with, and that was his dex. He rolled a 9, a 13, and a 13.
I rolled a 13 and a 16.
Okay. So
Okay, so Chuck rolled a 9 and then at advantage of 13.
And then, yeah.
yeah, that'll work.
You wanted to check?
I want
Yeah,
to do
let's-
a perception check to see if I
Okay.
notice anything unusual going on.
We take that nat 20. Nat 20 and a -1, so.
Doesn't matter. Wait.
Jocelyn, on your perception check,
Oh, am I?
you've even noticed that the lightning that had been blasting the top of the hill has kind of calmed down, and the almost eerie energy that you could feel here has seemed to have left. Now you almost feel a group of souls trapped here that are sad.
Why don't they get unsad?
Guys, here, let. This is a place where I don't think the undead can rest. I've got a real overwhelming sense of sadness, like unfinished business. If you look, you notice that the lightning isn't near as bad, but there's just an eerie, melancholy feeling to this place. Like those people that are buried here, they are not home and they are not happy. But I don't know if there's anything we can do.
The thing I've noticed also, though, too, when I was walking over here, he told me that the war will never end, but we can end it.
Oh? Is that a promise?
Huh?
I
That's what
think
he
it's
said.
hope. I think it's hope.
That's what it said.
Are the voices? Do you still hear the voice?
I hear it, but it just keeps on saying the same thing. It's just really clear right here.
Is there anything in the rocks, guys? Have you got? How far deep have you gotten? Because I can't see over you guys. I just see all these rocks. No, I can't see over anything. I'm over here. I can't see
Jacqueline
anything.
sees nothing but butts and legs and rocks.
She's been trying to say
Chuck
things
tried
from.
to chip to the side a little bit. It's kind of
Is there anything in
a
there?
little bit. Oh, I don't know. How many rocks have I moved?
I don't know, Chuck. You're doing a good job, though.
I mean, you moved 2. Grimjaw moved 2. I moved 1.
And I'm peeking my head as they're doing this.
Wait, oops. Disregard that roll. I made that one by mistake. Forgot about this. Doesn't do it automatically. I guess I moved 21 rocks.
And then I moved another 19.
I moved a pebble.
So once the rocks are now out
Another
of the
net
way,
20. I moved another boulder.
yes, you guys have now officially opened the gravesite. Inside, you see what is just oddly enough just a skeleton with somehow a remnants of a beard on it.
Hey, Chuck, look, ancestors.
The voice that was in Freno's head shifts to Ray. Telling him, "Come, I have something for you on my body."
Inside of his head to this voice. What direction is your body?
The ghost slaps his forehead. "I'm in the hole, you fucking idiot."
Lay down.
Ray's gonna get down. He's gonna move closer to the hole. And then he's gonna get down on his knees and hands and kinda look into the hole.
Your perception of this world disappears once your head hovers over that grave. And again, you're taken back to almost the same scene that you had seen before of a great war, of massive battles. This time it's not discernible who's wearing what armor or even who has any markings on them. It doesn't seem to be anything. You notice the sky in the area is even darker. The last battle had appeared to have some color to it. This appears to be mostly in grays and blacks and whites. He said, "We fought this for so long. We held our ground, but the darkness took us. Take this gift." And you're gonna roll for it, Ray.
Wait, 1d100?
1d100, sir.
Not today, Satan. 9.
He reaches up, slaps you. Okay. Roll again.
Another
You
1d100?
see, yeah, and you see his left foot fall off. He's like starting to like sacrifice his body for you to be able to keep this going.
That's better.
93.
That looks familiar.
I liked that foot. All right. Excuse me. D4.
One.
So it's Arcana and another 100. 13. A dancing sword.
Oh boy.
Well, it gives you another piece to fight with.
Maybe.
With that, the voice disappears out of your head. You come back into reality. Chuck's eating bread.
Mm-hmm. Flattened bread.
So I have the choice of a great sword, long sword, a rapier, scimitar, or short sword. I'm proficient with scimitars, so
Mm-hmm. Does this mean you're gonna dance with a sword?
He can only dance good when he's drunk anyway, so I mean, it's a kind of a win-win.
That's fair.
oh shit, this is dangerous.
Yeah, it's such a
So-
sword. That typically they're dangerous.
Um,
I don't know
This
if you've
is-
had a sword before, but
Hold on.
yeah, it's really sharp.
hold on. Y'all just gave the drunk guy a dancing sword. The dancing sword, you can take a bonus action to toss this magic item weapon into the air. When you
Yeah.
do so, the weapon begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, and attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of itself. The weapon uses your attack roll and adds your ability modifier to damage rolls. While the weapon hovers, you can take a bonus action to cause it to fly up to 30 feet to another spot within 30 feet of you as part of the same bonus action. You can cause the weapon to attack one creature within 5 feet of the weapon. After the hovering weapon attacks for the 4th time, it flies back to you and tries to return to your hand. If you have no hands free, the weapon falls to the ground in your space. If the weapon has no obstructed path to you, it moves as close to you as it can and then falls to the ground. It also ceases to hover if you grasp it or are more than 30 feet away from it. So you gave the guy, the drunk monk, a scimitar that he throws in the air.
You literally have airstrikes. You have
But it does
close air
use your
support.
bonus action.
But he now has, the Air Force on his side.
Jesus.
And I don't have to attune to it.
Nice.
All right. Simply because this is going to take forever to get around this map and do the whole role play for it. Are you guys good if we skip the role play of going to individual Karens that speak to all of you individually,
Yeah.
and everybody just rolls through the loot table and we get the hell back to the village?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Okay, so
Section today.
Ray, we got yours out of the way. Who wants to go next to the loot table one more time?
Yo.
Always gotta go first.
Yeah, Chuck. I
Hello.
gotta... Shit.
Just a Z100 first.
D100 first, yes.
Are you doing normal
57.
rolls this time?
Yep.
Yes, yep, everything's included. So
Okay.
57, that's rare. So give me a D4.
Woo.
3.
That puts you
Implements.
into implements. I got it, dude. I got the table right in front of me, brother.
Okay.
Give me another 100. Oh, shit.
94.
All right.
Yeah.
So rare on a staff of healing.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Fortunately, I think that's another tunable item.
So who wants to go next, or should I just pick?
Just pick.
Jocelyn, go ahead.
My D100. Coming at you.
Ka-chow.
Oh shit.
So that's 75, so that's gonna put you, I do believe, up into, yeah, that's at the very tippy top of rare. So D4. Is the Arcana table again. And give me another D100. $63. Ring of X-ray vision.
Oh
That
jeez, I'm gonna be in so
ring-
much trouble.
ring of telekinesis is what it is, Jocelyn.
X-ray vision or telekinesis, it's not the same thing.
It's telekinesis is the name of it.
Okay. Does
I
it do I
thought
have to
so.
be attuned to it?
You might have
no,
to read
you-
into it.
Put it on and then scroll to the bottom of your inventory.
Okay, because in the loop table, it's labeled Ring of X-ray vision, so that's actually different in when you have to search the item.
You said very rare, correct?
Rare, she's at the top. She rolled a 75.
She's at rare. Okay. Rare
Buddy,
63.
I got the table. I got this. I
That's
got
my bad.
it. So, Ring of X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Okay. Ring
You
of
can now
X-ray
see.
vision.
You can now see through walls. or see Strahd naked, whichever one you want to do.
Whatever
Oh,
tickles
don't
your
make me
fancy,
fall.
really.
Girl, see where the gem's at and Jeffrey's shell.
Oh God, it's like a medical, like, the ER doctor's just like another one. Are you kidding me? That's the third one tonight. I just want to go home. What is with people and putting gems in their butt tonight? All right, Grimjaw, go ahead. Give me a 100.
Okie dokie. Here you go, sir. 34.
That'll put you into the uncommon. Give me a 124.
Do-do-do. Shalom, that's a 2.
So that'll put you back into the armament table. On to uncommon. Give me another 100.
Looks like 66. Ooh.
Saddle of the Cavalier.
Oh. Alright.
Well, remember, you got somebody that does have a mount.
Right, which means I can trade it.
There's tradability here. And Rhodey, you get one because you didn't loot a body, too.
Okay.
So give me another 100.
I cannot find this saddle.
If you go to, that's a 53, so that's going to drop you into the rare category. 1, 2, 4. Arcana on the rear table and a Hondo. 60 is gonna put you on Ring of Feather Falling.
Oh.
That could be handy for the sneaky boy.
I make boo boo, but I fall soft. You said that's a rare, Skinny?
Yes, that is under rare.
Yeah.
Chuck,
Yep.
on that staff of healing, I went and clicked. Yeah, I went and clicked on it, and it's for Bard, Cleric, or Druid. So, and Jocelyn, when Chuck does give you the staff, you're gonna have one charge per spell level of Cure Wounds. You're gonna have 2 Lesser Restoration and 5 Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay, now, I already have 3 attuned items. So I know. So I've got this ring of X-ray vision. I think if someone else could probably use it better than me.
Sneaky boy.
I was gonna say, there's a dude that likes to sneak around out in the woods and look at shit.
So I'm gonna give him this ring.
And we can do
it'll
all of that.
Allow him to see through a foot of anything, like he's looking through a glass wall. But he's got to attune to it. So if he wants this ring of X-ray vision, he can have it. I'm not going to get close enough to use it with anybody. Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll add it to my inventory for right now.
Okay.
Skinny, can you add my item to my inventory? I can't find it when I try to add it.
Okay, yeah.
What was yours again? Yours is under armament, right?
I think so. It was the saddle of the Cavalier.
Okay, let me go to the actual page from the loot table. Wondrous item uncommon.
Oh,
So it's under magic items. Saddle, SADDLE of the Cavalier.
Yeah, even when I just search saddle, I don't get it.
Okay, it says.
The only thing I have for a wondrous item is the Griffin saddlebag.
Okay, give me just 1 second here. I'll pull your page open.
Now, what was the name of that staff?
Staff of healing.
Okay.
And from what I'm reading, you don't have to attune to it.
Okay.
Okay, so this staff has 10 charges. While holding the staff, you can cast 1 spell on the following table from it. Using your spellcasting ability modifier, the table indicates how many charges you must expend to cast the spell.
Okay. I
So
found
it's another
it.
another thing that you're gonna have to keep check on.
Have to keep track of my charges.
It does regain every day at dawn. 1d6 plus 4 expended charges. So if you roll a 6, it, does all the things.
Okay.
If you expend all the charges, you have to roll a 1d20, and on a 1, the staff vanishes in the flash of light and lost forever.
Okay. All right. So let's see. 1 charge, lesser restoration, mass cure wounds. So when I use it, staff, I've got to follow the directions that come with those wounds. So if it's a spell that I have to touch, I have to touch. Okay. Well, this would save spell slots. Okay.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. If I use it wisely.
You seeing it, Skinny?
I am not, and so I'm trying to see if I can
Mhm.
find something that comes close to what it's supposed to be.
I have added it.
Did you share the Dungeon Master guide because it's in the damn guide?
Let
Yeah,
me do
that is shared with me.
Okay.
I was gonna say I thought all of my sources automatically shared to
Mhm.
this campaign.
Yeah.
All right, so what does that read?
I don't know, when I click on the hyperlink, it goes straight to the DM guide and doesn't pull up for me.
Yeah, it just gives me the Dungeon Master's Guide page 199.
$199.
Oh,
While
Can't be
in this
dismounted against
battle-
your will. Yeah.
Yep. And attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage. So it's here. I'm literally looking at it in the DM Dungeon Master's Guide, but it won't let me add it.
Huh.
Yeah. Very confuzzled. Do you want me to... Yeah, what do we want to do?
Roll again.
It works for me. D100 coming at... Wait, it's Rhodey's turn. That's my bad.
No, I already rolled.
Yep, Rhodey got his
Okay.
out of the way, so you can go ahead.
I got it. I got a ring of feather falling.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Is there anybody else? I'm not interrupting anybody else. We're good?
I think everybody else has gotten 2, right?
Alrighty.
Oh, and the staff of healing. When you open it to use it, it tracks the charges.
Yep.
Okay, so that leaves you in the same table. You're in the uncommon table.
Okay.
1 through 4.
Alright, and then 1 through 4. I got a 2 again. Jesus.
Well, you're consistent,
Every
if
time.
nothing else.
Right? And then D100?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Damn it. 75.
Shield plus 1.
Oh. Well, that's useless. But I'll take it.
Nobody uses a shield in this party, right?
Jocelyn does.
I do,
Okay, so there's a couple people then that there's tradable items for.
but I think
Check
I've
it.
got.
Hey, Chuck.
Yep.
Are spears one of your primary or secondary weapons?
Javelins are my ranged weapon.
Oh, this is huh. Hang on, let me look at what they're classifying this as exactly.
Goodness.
Type in blood spear, Chuck, for an item. It's gonna be green though. Let me know what you think. That's something you could benefit from.
I've already got a blood axe. I want that instead.
I mean, if we could go with the John Wick lore and you're being out for blood since they killed your puppy, a blood spear, a blood axe, I mean, it's all starting to check out. You're starting to emerge.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can change what my weapon masteries are, right? After a long rest.
Is there any type of studying that has to be done to that where you'd have to take like a 6-hour, 8-hour period to study or something like that? I don't know how that works. I've never looked up the mechanic on that.
It's once every long rest means that long rest we just took, he could easily have switched it over. If that's part of his class features.
Well, it says any creature can wield this weapon. Down at the
Well, any creature can, but you need mastery in order to use its
Mastery property.
features. Yeah, I think I can do that. So if
Alright.
I could get the blood axe and the blood spear.
Yeah, take it. Because I can't use it. It's not gonna do me any good. It's been a placeholder in my inventory, fortunately.
I don't know what I can give to you though.
Don't worry about it. This is what we do as a group.
All right.
Also, remember, guys, if we all get anything that nobody can use, so let's say we didn't have a druid, cleric, or bard in the group, like that staff, since nobody can use it, we do have a smithy that we can sell stuff to, and you know, anybody else that we find in the world. If there's anybody else in the world, I don't know because I'm not the DM.
And on the other side, you could ask people to hold on to items for you, and then if you happen to make it out of this world, you could take it with you back to where these things might have greater value instead of this bullshit market.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of things that'll benefit people that actually could utilize weapons that are not in my wheelhouse.
Jocelyn, I
Yeah.
believe you use a shield most times.
Yes,
Would
I do.
this shield be better than the one that you currently have? And he's going to pull out the +1 shield.
I don't think I'm just carrying a regular shield.
Oh, there's a benefit to your defense then. That'll jump
So,
your AC up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
so if I take your shield, my AC will go from 21 to 22.
Yep.
Perfect. I don't think I'd get much use out of it.
Okay.
Here.
And what is this shield? It's just a shield +1?
Yes.
Should be a blue, right?
Nope.
Green.
Plus
Oh, it's a
one
green?
is green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blue is rare.
Rare, yes.
So if I want to turn the shield I'm carrying into that one, how would I do that?
Go
Yep.
to your inventory,
Okay, inventory. All right.
and then up in the top there'll be a manage inventory, I believe it is. Let me pull open Jeffrey's sheet just so I can make sure I'm telling you this correctly.
Manage inventory. Okay.
Yep, so click manage inventory,
Okay.
and then
Well- Be in my equipment, right?
and basically you will just unequip the shield that you currently have in your inventory,
Okay.
and then you will go to the filter up at the top and search shield +1, and you can
Hey,
you can sort it by
Dan.
rarity and all that too.
Damn. We're not playing with encumbrance, are we?
I mean, how encumbered are you gonna get? Are you trying to
As
walk
long as-
around with like a house, or is it just one of those deals where it's like I got
No,
a bunch of stuff
I'm-
with me?
I'm just saying, like, I have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm only gonna be paying attention to like what you have equipped, not the stuff that's technically on your
Okay.
person. I could care less about that because if it's not on your person, I'm assuming it's stored somewhere.
Yeah, move my Moontut scimitar into my backpack, and then I moved the gauntlets that I'm not using into my backpack.
Okay.
All right.
And I did have to attend to the scimitar, fortunately.
Okay, so we move back to here.
Okay, shield explosive.
I have to be honest.
There it is.
Cousin,
Yes.
I am worried. Don't we need to be stronger before we go into this obvious trap dinner that he set for us? And isn't there 3 gems that you told me about that needed to be returned? I believe the one in Jeffrey right now is only number 2.
Yes, but we don't know when he's gonna send his servant to us. So
He
he could
did
send
say
his.
tomorrow afternoon. He said tomorrow
Okay.
at sunset.
It's just a day now.
So yeah, we might be able to bring the gem back to either the winery or to the inn, whichever one everybody else decides to.
Fair enough. I don't know if this is going to be the end or not. I mean, we're going up to his castle. I can't imagine that we'd be in the safest position. I'm almost wondering if he's going to finish us off there.
I think he's having too much fun playing games to just off us.
You're right. Paranoid.
I say we go and give him bread.
I say we get this crystal out of my ass. It's uncomfortable.
We could do that first, but then we get bread. What you say, anyone? Anyone else want to say anything?
I don't disagree.
Anyone got
I think
bread they want?
Decent meal sounds wonderful.
We can get bread.
Well,
That's the whole reason I'm in this predicament.
the inn is also a good place for bread. They do supply you with dozens of loaves at a time.
Okay.
So where do we go? Do we go to the inn or the Wizard of Wine itself?
We could do both.
Okay. I suppose we should head to the winery first, to the wizard of the winery wizard. Yeah.
Hold on. What's that?
Wines are
I'm gonna switch maps on you guys real quick. So just hold with me.
Whoa! Oh, I did it too soon. God dang it.
We're all very disappointed in you. You should feel
Okay.
ashamed.
I am quite ashamed.
So you guys do remember kind of where we are at currently, right?
No.
So, okay. So we are down here.
Okay.
This is the winery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then Valaki is back here. Just
Alright,
so you have some map awareness on the decisions you are making.
Okay.
Winery first. Works for me.
We need to get rid of that gem. We can't afford to lose it.
Then why would
I
we get
think-
rid of it?
And Jeffrey
that the
can't fight if
loser?
he's uncomfortable.
I think the last time, the reason why we went to the winery first, or the inn first,
Was because
Was
you're
to
coming
make-
from down here.
well, that, and we were also making Ivan make good tunes with his father, which I don't know how
Yeah.
that's going.
He made
on.
iTunes?
tunes, not iTunes.
Amends?
A-tunes. Yeah, that.
Fucking Swanson. God damn it.
He attuned to his father.
He's attuned to his dad through iTunes. Fuck.
Oh. Did he have to
Yo,
pay
Dad, check out this
$9.99?
sick beat.
Check out my SoundCloud.
I'm a SoundCloud rapper now, Dad. Oh, fuck
I
a
got-
duck. All right, you monkeys.
I got
let's go.
bars.
Oh.
We need to
All
go to
right.
the winery because we got to get the monk another barrel of booze.
Look,
We're about out.
He's starting to get delusional. He hasn't had booze in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are going to make your way out of that area, back up the trail to the Wizard of Wines. As you approach the winery, you begin to see that the first group of vines that you saw come to life when the first gem was planted are thriving. Everything in the area is still that very grim, dark, dead looking, but row upon row upon row of these vines are vibrant and green, and it's such a contrast to the dark, foggy, misty, depressing world that you're a part of that it stands out almost like an exclamation point in the world that you're in. As you walk past them and you continue on, then you come across yet another row of dead, and those rows continue again as you actually approach the front of the facility.
That's interesting. Anyway, can we get bread, boys? Let's go.
Jeffrey, I think now would be a good time before we get in the presence of everybody to push that gem out of your butt.
It's kind of stuck. Chuck, come here.
Okay. Chuck walks over.
I gotta take my shell off. Hold on.
Oh no, not out here. Oh.
You hear the shell just hit the ground.
All right, big guy. I can't get this thing to go. You're gonna have to give me a squeeze.
You see Jeffrey fold his arms across his chest and kind of like hunch over, like,
Squeeze me.
All right. Chuck grabs the shell with his hands and starts to squeeze.
roll me a strength check.
11.
Harder.
I'm trying.
Not the pop.
Oh, fuck. Did that hurt? Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Rub it on the grass. That'll clean it off. It'll be fine.
Okay. Starts vigorously rubbing.
You see Jeffrey walking like he just got off a horse. He's got that like outer, like, I don't want anything to touch anything right now walk. We come back to the group. He starts sliding back into his shell.
Can we just not talk about it? Let's go get rid of this thing. I'm gonna have PTSD over this shit.
Okay.
Literally.
Post-traumatic shit deposit.
Jesus.
I believe that's what I'm shitting out gems and having a hard time out in the field.
Give me that stone. I've got some rags. I'm gonna get some water out of the well over here, and I'm gonna clean that thing up.
Okay, here you go. Hands it over.
Nobody needs a shit stone today. Alright, so I'm gonna clean up that stone. It'll take a minute, but let me get that all cleaned up for you. Anybody home?
I'm no
Use it to-
druid, but I actually think the shit might help. Don't they use it as fertilizer?
I was gonna say, poop's fertilizer. We're growing
Well,
wine.
I don't want to put a shit stone in his hand. Now, if he wants to put shit on the stone to plant it, but giving him one with teeth marks is one thing. Giving him a shit stone is something totally different.
Plus, I don't know if that would affect the taste of the wine, and personally, I don't want shit tasting wine.
Yes, I think my cousin is right. We should probably take this secret until we're back at the inn and half drunk off our ass.
I think we should just bury it with the shit.
A bold move from the cleric. I'll admit that.
Stone's all clean. Is anybody home?
So you see Davian, the doors open, the front doors open as you approach the winery, and you see Davian tasking away inside, and he's just working over a vat, looking at things, taking samples, measuring, doing some tests on it.
I'm going in. Hello?
Oh! Whoa! You made it!
I have something for you.
Well, is it a pie?
No, sir. It is part of your heart's desire. Hold out your hand.
Oh, what do you have?
A rock.
And as you hand it to Davian, you see his eyes kind of actually expand, and they get very large, and almost a glass coating comes over them. You can tell he's starting to tear up a little bit, and he kind of begins to gently sob a little bit. You see his shoulders shake a little, and he kind of I didn't think we'd ever see these again. This is the second one. I will get this in the ground immediately. I need you to do a favor for me right away, though.
What would that be?
Go to Vallaki and tell my son that we can now brew the second wine, and tell him that I will begin preparations on it, and we should have it easily within the month.
Do you have any other message for your son?
Tell him I'm sorry for not trusting him. He's proven that his judge of your character was correct, and I may have misjudged him. I must go. I have to go plant this right away. We must start this immediately. And you
Can
just
you
see
show
him.
me where you're gonna plant it?
No time. And you just see him bolt back through the winery and out towards the vines.
Seeing him tear up and everything, and Frenno being right beside Ray's gonna lean over and whisper to Frenno.
I thought he was tearing up because of the smell.
I wasn't going to tell him. He almost had a last chance gem there. Last chance you would have ever seen it, because Jeffrey was keystering it.
I cleaned it off as best I could, I promise.
Chuck gave him a squeeze. I was waiting for more to come out. It's kind of like...
Let's say we go back to the tavern and get Chuck a fresh load of bread.
Yes, I need
I
more
need-
bread.
I need
Oh
some
my God,
cream.
it's
And let's get Jeffrey some prunes.
Ballers.
Grimjaw's gonna cross his arms, look at Jocelyn, and be like, "So I can't rob graves, but you can shit on Jewel." I'm so confused here, and he's just gonna walk out. I am so confused.
It's a sticky situation.
Literally.
Sticky or stinky?
Both.
Or shitty.
Uh,
There's a lot of S's involved in this whole deal.
Being
I think Ray's waiting for his cask.
Ray's gonna go to Jocelyn and
Jocelyn, I know you
Yeah.
can heal stuff. Can you possibly put Jeffrey's anus back the way that it's supposed to be?
Do I have to touch it?
She's going to do what E.T. did and just
I
glowing
don't
finger poke.
I don't think you have to touch the anus. I think you just have to touch him like you do with the rest of us.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Not
do you
another
trust-
finger! No! No! No more fingers!
Do you trust me, Jeffrey?
Kinda.
do you love me? Can you love me?
Would you love me if I drank Bailey out of an old shoe?
With those Baileys out of
Come
a
here,
shoe?
Jeffrey. Give me your hand.
Jeffrey's only going to jump a little bit.
Just give me your hand a second. Hold on a
Okay.
second. Let me
You
concentrate.
Uh,
I'm squeezing, working on my little thing here. My little prayer. Now I'm gonna squeeze your hand and say, "Now you'll feel better." Give it a minute.
You just hear his butthole slap back together. Huh!
that was weird. Ah,
just for everybody watching, that is just for roleplay flavors. She's not actually using a spell slot.
That was a freebie. My butthole hurt. All right. Onward and upward, group.
Shall we go for bread?
We're in the basement. We can't get much lower. We just as well go for it. After a very uneventful trip, other than every once in a while Jeffrey complaining about his bum hole.
On every bump.
You find yourselves getting dropped back off at the Blue Water Inn. Now, everybody's token is at the bar. Do we want to approach the bar from outside first?
I mean,
Nah, put me at the bar.
Or is this just where we're gonna end up anyway? I think this is just
I
where we're
mean,
gonna end up
this
anyway.
Where we're
Just
gonna end
gonna-
up anyway,
yeah.
I think. Unless
So we
we're
just-
gonna have an encounter outside.
No.
Okay.
This
The
is just where
only-
we're gonna end up.
only person that I think should probably move his token is Chuck, so that way he can get his bread.
Yes. Chuck is just shoving his way onto the bar, desperately begging the barkeep for some bread. I need bread. All my bread is flat. He pulls out just several flattened loaves from his beard. Just to show, see, all flat. I need more bread.
Hearing all this clamor and commotion, Erwin comes from the back room and looks at the whole group, and you kind of see a little bit of disbelief seeing this entire group of adventurers back. I see you've acquired a few new scars along the way, but honestly, you look pretty good.
I
How?
have a message for you
What is?
from your father.
Oh no.
No, it's not like that. We brought him the second stone.
Well,
He said he should
wait,
have.
hold on. You got the second stone.
Yes, we did. We returned it to your father. He said you should have a second round of wine within a month. And he said that he was sorry he didn't trust you and your judgment. And he cried.
We're going to have the red back.
He didn't tell us what it was. He was in such a hurry to plant the stone. But he said
Yes,
it
no.
was the second one.
Yes,
the
no,
second one.
we had 3. We had our low grade, our medium grade, and then what you would consider champagne. The red was the medium.
I think that's what I was taught. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Are you hungry? Can I get you guys some food?
I think everybody could
need
use a
bread.
bite, and Chuck definitely needs bread. How much bread do you have ready?
I just pulled 6 loaves out of the oven 15 minutes ago. I will be right back.
Chuck,
And
you can have a couple of
You s-
those.
you see him scurry off back
He'll
into the
make more.
kitchen.
make more.
Before he scurries off.
Can I have my hose?
Of course. He jogs back real quick, just hands him it like, you've earned this. And in fact, when this one runs out, let me know. I will have the children bring up another fresh one for you. As he scurries back off into the kitchen. As you guys are chatting at the bar, you hear the door open behind you. And in walks Rictavio. And he just parks at the table behind you and kind of is looking you over as a group. Doesn't say anything, just watching you.
Ray's gonna lean over on the bar and glance over at Fresno, and I don't know if Fresno's actually gonna clock it or not.
Clock what?
The fact that he looked at you.
Me looking at you.
Roll a perception check, Fresno.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you guys are literally sitting next to each other in a bar.
Yeah. Well,
That
I
should
mean,
be-
he's a couple of chairs down from me, so I didn't know. And then Ray's gonna, since he clocked it and everything, I assume that Fresno wouldn't, look over to see what I want.
Fresno just kind of peeks his head.
And then he's gonna kind of, do the head movement to, because Ray knows that Fresno speaks Elvish with Rictavio, so like I didn't know if like Fresno would wanna converse with him and try to get some sort of more information out of him, or if Fresno would, try to make him more comfortable with our group, since this is our 3rd time seeing him.
Fresno just looks back at Ray. I know. I can hear him. Just make it simple. Rictavio, come up to the bar.
With that, Jeffrey scoots his bar stool over.
Fresno scoots right up over, so right in the middle comes in Rictavio.
Yep, he just pops in there. You see Rictavio kind of lean down the bar and kind of look everybody over a little bit. Looks back across at you two.
It's just
Looks
a
at
monkey,
you.
Octavio. He's funny.
And then in Elvish, so no one else can understand.
Didn't we find out that like Ray or Jocelyn, one of us took Elvish? I swear to God.
Believe
Don't
it
tell
was,
anybody.
Believe it was Jacqueline.
Was it? Because I didn't think anybody understood the conversation between Rictavio and Freno last time.
No, because Jacqueline had went to bed. I was the only one there.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so
So
I saw
Rictavio is unaware that Jacqueline will understand this then.
yes.
What the hell happened to you guys?
What do you mean, Octavio?
There are
I squished some bread.
cut marks and wounds on all of you. You look healed, you look rested, but you obviously got into some shit out there.
Oh yeah, we definitely got into some shit. You can thank a happy dark person for that. The Bat Boy. That's what I'm going to call him.
Mm-hmm.
You ran back into Strahd again.
Yeah, we caught him up on Yester Hill. But he didn't do anything. It was all his friends. Friends, as the air calls it in Elven.
What did he send at you?
A
He
demon.
sent a statue.
For context, Chuck, you can't hear any of this.
Oh, oops.
I was having fun
Like,
with it, so
You
I was too.
hear
I was
it?
too.
He hears it. He just don't understand the fucking word they're saying.
He's just saying random shit because he thinks.
The little crystal floating above his head is giving him thoughts.
That's what I love. It's so random that you're just like, beans on toast.
They have subtitles above their heads for some reason.
Yeah, you can read the game chat.
wait, Octavio, riddle me this one. You're not his messenger, are you?
That son of a bitch, no, I've been trying to hunt him for years. It's just,
Okay.
I have to do it from the shadows. I am by myself. You've seen what he's capable of, right?
No, not really. What he brings to the table, yeah.
Yeah, if I tried to do anything, I found out very quickly my first time. If I poked my head up, I was in deep shit. I've been gathering as much intelligence on him and his castle as I can while being covert.
You know where the flame sword's located?
I do.
Where?
It's in the catacombs of his castle.
Oh, of course.
I just have trouble getting in there.
Why?
I can't go by myself. There's no way I would survive.
Okay, but traps, monsters, what?
All of the above. And demons and devils and zombies and it's
Zombies?
endless.
They exist?
Yes, he has done some weird things with some of the townspeople.
Interesting.
What did he say to you?
Unfortunately, we're supposed to meet the servant that's going to give us the honors of going to his castle specifically. He wants to wine and dine with us. We all believe it's a trap.
Oh, it's a trap for sure, but when are you supposed to do this?
Sometime this evening. Supposedly the servant knows where we're at, but you know, it's Strahd. He's kind of an ass.
Is there any way you would be comfortable with me tagging along for this adventure?
You're gonna have to drop the Elven. because nobody else understands?
I wanted your opinion first, as we speak the same language before we brought it to the others.
I don't have a problem as long as your intentions are pure, but you take this group and have any sick thoughts, we're going to have problems.
How about I give you a guarantee that I can prove to you my trustworthiness if we do this, and I can prove it to the whole group.
No, it's not just me.
Yeah, I think we take our chances. This is the best opportunity I'll have to take this son of a bitch down in 20 years.
Yeah, then you're gonna have to drop the Elven barrier because they don't understand it.
And with that, he just kind of nods at him. Sorry for the language barrier to the rest of you. And as that starts to happen, our boy Erwin comes out of the kitchen with just a cart full of food and starts passing it out to everyone. So now everyone's got a hot meal, for Chuck's sake, ample bread laid out in front of them. Everyone's glass has now been refilled. As Erwin scurries back off into the kitchen, muttering something about making more bread. The conversation continues back up, and you kind of hear Rick Davio. As I was saying, sorry for the language barrier. I was talking with your friend here, and I've learned you all may have gotten an invite to the castle.
Yes. Do you know about the castle?
I do. I've done as much research on it as I can from the outside. Most of the people here are soulless. Oh no. And he kind of looks back over to Fredo, leans in a little closer. Doesn't change languages though. Is he a little,
Chuck's
slow?
Chuck. It's okay.
Smooth brain?
Give or take.
Okay.
He means well, just don't ask him to hug you.
My big friend, there is no chocolate milk. If you like
this whole
blood,
time?
if you like blood, there's lots of blood.
With
I don't want blood. I want chocolate milk.
Guys,
I've been lied to.
with Chuck sitting right beside me. He's gonna lean over.
I don't think they have brown cows here.
No. First my puppy and now this. This is the worst day ever.
That reminds me, Chuck. Little Chuck, can't you bring your wolf friend back? Isn't that still possible? I mean, didn't you magically call him forth?
What do you mean? How?
Oh, come on. Let's go outside.
Oh, okay.
All right. I want you to call to your puppy again. One time.
Puppy.
Louder and wave your hands in the air.
Like you just don't care.
I swear you used magic to summon him. Do you remember magic? And he'll kind of do wiggly fingers in front of his eyes. Magic? Do you remember?
Yes, hands.
Jazz hands.
I cast wolf, prepare to be pet. The wolf just appears, materializes in front of him. Wolfie!
Do I need to add that token back in for
I can do
you?
it.
Okay.
Wolfie! Wolfie! You won't believe this. There's no chocolate milk.
Alright, so all of this is taking place outside while Rectavio then continues the conversation with the rest of the group. I do know a few things about the castle. I do know it's dangerous. There are traps. There are all manner of dangerous creatures and beings. But I would like to tag along for this dinner party. Do you think that's possible?
I mean, Strahd never said we couldn't have a +1.
You really want to go in there that bad, don't you, Ray?
I mean, I don't like them. And 2, everybody else said that they wanted to go eat food or whatever with them.
We're eating
And
food right here.
I know. I'm just going with what the party said. And also, if I can just punch shit, I don't care.
Better
Jeffrey Jeffrey leans up, looks down the bar at Jacqueline. Jacqueline?
So I'm going to speak to the new guy in Elvish. And I'm going to tell him that if he doesn't tell me the truth right here and right now, exactly why he wants to go in that castle, and I won't go anywhere with him. And he's got to speak it in common. And he's got to tell the truth.
While she's pressing him, I'm just gonna check the inside to make sure there's no strings being pulled here for sure.
Okay.
Because I'm speaking to him in Elvish.
Yep.
So no one except the other Elvish can understand what I'm saying.
The other Elvish.
But the other person that understands that he was talking with, whoever it was.
It was
I don't
Freno.
trust you. I don't trust you. And I don't want to go anywhere with you.
You see
Oh, so
Rectavio's
they are.
eyes kind of grow big, realizing someone else in the room speaks Elvish. Oh, what a surprise. Hello.
Now, I'm going to say in Dragonborn, I don't trust this guy. I think he's holding something back. So I kind of know what in Draconic. To you guys, I'm
Yeah.
saying I don't trust this guy. I think he's holding something back.
In Draconic,
And
I'm gonna respawn back.
I honestly, I don't know what his reasoning is. And I don't know what he has to provide. As in, I know I've studied in martial arts. You've studied in, healing and everything like that. Freno has studied in sneaking around and thievery and etc. And I don't know what he has to provide. So
I just got a bad feeling about this.
I myself am on the fence as well, but I mean, one extra hand in this castle and him knowing what the blueprint or the layout of it and everything is. I mean, it wouldn't help, but I mean, like you said, as long as we know he's not going there for any malintentions.
Toward us. I mean, this guy could be walking us into a death trap. So in common, I say, okay, out with it. Where are you from? Why are you here? And why do you want to travel with us?
Well,
And Ray's
I'm here.
gonna tag on the end of that.
And what do you have to provide for us?
Quite the group you've got here. I'm hunting this vampire. He took prisoner a friend of mine, and I haven't heard from her in a long time, and I've tried everything to locate her, and every time I go around this damned land, it's a dead end. As to what I can bring to the table besides my own skills, obviously, would you be so kind as once we're done with our food and our drink to follow me out to the stable? I'm sure you took notice of me walking with food every day out of here. But please, first, let's finish our food and our drink. I promise. I mean no harm.
Well, I hope you understand, but I've heard that before.
Understandably so. This is a land of distrust. And that's why I obviously didn't pull into you guys quickly when you got here either. So it goes both ways, little one.
My name is Jocelyn.
Oh,
I
very
am
nice.
not your little one.
I was never given your name before, nor did you offer. It's very nice to meet you, Jocelyn. I am Rictavio.
So, Rick Tavia, let me help you out with introductions. That's my fault. So, the blue one, that's Grimjaw. The red one,
Grimjaw's gonna look over and he's gonna, in Elvish, say, "Hey, how's it going?"
really Grimjaw. Right back at you in Elven.
Whole time.
Anyhow, breaks back the barrier. The red one, that's Ray. Of course, you met Chuck. Hi, Chuck. Oh, he's
Hello.
outside. Yeah,
Look
but
at my
anyhow.
puppy.
Yeah, I see your puppy. And of course, Jeffrey. So that's the group. So now you've been properly introduced. That's my fault.
With that, everybody kind of quietly goes back to dinner. There's a tension in the air, not necessarily amongst your own group, but just with the general situation, right? There's some distrust, there's some tension. Everybody's feeling a little uncomfy at the moment. And Rictavio pushes his plate in, slams down his glass of wine, looks to see if everyone's done eating. Seems like everybody's kind of finished their meals and are done. Would you care if I do show you something to earn just a bit of your trust that I'm worthy of going on this adventure?
Oh.
I'll go see. Chuck, you better stow away your bread so you'll have it for later.
How far are we
Don't want
going?
you to be hungry.
Rictavio?
Chuck runs inside and just starts grabbing loaves.
It's about 150 feet. It's just in the stable outside the inn. He see him push back from the bar and kind of meander towards the door. Oh, that's not Rictavio.
Here, I'll move so you can get a hold of him. There you go.
I got him.
So,
anyone who cares to follow may. If you want to stay at the bar, I understand.
Breno is literally doing what he's capable of. Since you have your back to him, his handle of his scimitars just as a safety measure, but not
he walks into the door of the stable, and as he opens the door to the stable, you hear this. I can't do a good tiger growl, but you hear a growl and a yell of a tiger. Yeah, it was a kitty. And he goes, I'd like to introduce to you my friend, Saber.
Hi, Saber. How you doing?
And
you want pet?
And amazingly enough, because Rictavio is there, Saber comes up to the edge of the pen that it's in and just stands next to it looking at you guys. Its eyes soft, its ears not in an alert mode, in a much more relaxed mode, and just chilling. This is another weapon that I've brought to fight Strahd and all of the hell that he brings on this land. I promise
where's the
you.
weapon? Where's the weapon?
And with that, you see the
cat.
You see this saber-toothed cat show its teeth and give a deep, guttural roar.
But where's the weapon?
The cat's the weapon.
Oh.
The cat will pop like your puppy does.
You know,
gonna
Chuck,
ride it?
if you came over here with the rest of us, you could probably see it a little bit better.
All right. No, it's still a kitty cat.
The cat sees the wolf come up, and rather than a violent action, it actually just kind of sits down, and you can actually hear it start to purr.
Hey, feel like you, Wolfie.
What do you say? Am I invited on this dinner date at the castle tonight?
So, I know you have this as the tiger as you call weapon, but I'm wondering what you have to provide as your skill set. As I was talking with my friend in Draconic, as I'm sure you heard and might not have understood. I was telling her, I studied in the arts of martial arts. Jocelyn has studied in healing. Our friend Freno has studied in stealth and thievery and things like that nature. Jeffrey, well, he's a psychopath that wears a turtle shell. He has studied in fighting. So I was wondering what ability you have and what you have studied in.
Well, I do have a affinity for spells. I do seem to very much like spells.
So, warlock or wizard? Because I know both of those, or druid. Can you shapeshift?
Well, let me just give you a bit of what I have. You see this hat? And he flicks the little fedora on his head. It's a hat of disguise. I can kind of move around as I need to. He points to his finger. Do you see this ring?
Yes.
It's a ring of mind shielding. Oh, I also have a spell scroll of Raise the Dead, just in case something goes terribly sideways.
Has
I
Strahd
have-
ever seen you?
I've done my best to hide, my dear.
That's not what I asked you.
I figure he knows I'm here, but because I haven't done anything yet, he's letting me play.
I mean, at the end of the day, Strahd has made it very well known to the rest of the party that he sees all. When we got brought into this realm, he made himself known to us and has told all of us that he sees all and he has eyes everywhere.
I figured as much. There was enough things watching me as I went about my business trying to be stealthy. That's why I also haven't showed off much of my skill. I came here playing an entertainer. For that purpose. I would go about doing my acts and trying not to draw attention, but I assume he knows something is up. It would be foolhardy to underestimate him.
I guess not.
Oh, I also have this cane that I bring with me everywhere. I use it to walk. It's quite helpful. But, and then he grabs it and splits it, and then the sheath comes off, and there's a sword inside of the cane. Just in case. He resheathes it and puts it back on the floor. Is that enough? Is that enough to convince you?
So all the times that you came in here and got apples, and you said that it was for your horses, was it indeed for the cat and not horses?
Oh no, the apples are for me. I'm vegan. The wolf steaks were for the cat.
So you're feeding the cat cooked meat? Don't they eat raw meat?
Does it look like he complains? Besides, it calms his taste for blood. He gets it quenched enough when we get out into the real world.
Makes sense to me. Anyone
And-
else?
And Draconic is gonna look at Jocelyn.
Do you think do you trust him enough to have him tag along now? I mean, he's provided some good intel on what he has to provide. for us, so that was my only thing is like I don't wanna bring somebody that's gonna be somebody that we have to drag through this castle if we have to, get into something. I don't want somebody that's going to hinder our ability to escape if that should arise.
I don't have a problem with him traveling with us, but that doesn't mean we have to trust him. And if we have to leave and he doesn't want to go, then he will be on his own.
Grimjaw's gonna pipe up in Draconic, and he's just gonna be like, "You two are so paranoid. If he really causes us any trouble, we either leave him behind and he dies from Strahd, or I kill him. I think we're gonna be okay.
See,
Bring him with."
I like his spirit.
I'm
At any
speaking in
point-
Draconic, sir.
Oh, fuck, that's right. You said Draconic. God damn it.
He hears a bunch of grunts and hisses and...
It isn't a paranoid with me. It is me looking out for the party. It is not a wanting to... It's not really me having an issue with him in particular. It is me not wanting to drag somebody and having to have our healer constantly heal somebody when those heals need to go to us.
And he's gonna retort back, then those two are going to have to stick close together.
I'm not going in detail about my background, but you ask anyone in this party, it has taken a long time for you to develop any trust of anybody in here. They will tell you. It will take some time. That doesn't mean that I hate you. I just have a healthy distrust of everyone in general.
Are you speaking that in common now, or are you
I'm
still
speaking that
talking
in common,
Draconic?
so
Okay.
I'm speaking that in common because the whole party knows. It took a long time for me to get to where I am right now.
And Rictavio just goes, that's perfectly healthy in this hellscape. If you trusted things too much, you would have been dead already. That's part of how you got here, is by not trusting things. I appreciate that, and I understand. If you don't want me, I will respect that. This is just an opportunity that I did not expect to come along, to have an opportunity to actually get inside and explore some of the intel that I've got to see if it's true or not. I will just play the entertainer. I won't cause any trouble. I will fight for you and with you if necessary. But it's up to you.
I say yes.
I second that.
I'm really hoping that the fighting doesn't arise, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's Strahd, and this realm is his play toy.
I also don't hope for battle. I just want to kill that bastard and leave.
I think you're taking off a mighty big job here. But if you want to travel with us, then I will give you a chance.
Very well. We have a bit of time before the evening comes. I say we all get rest, and we go in the evening.
Okay. So Chuck is going to.
Perfect.
That's just-
I am quite tired.
Yep, let's cut it right there.
All right, good session, boys.
And lady.
Yep, and lady.
Honorary boy.
All right, with that being said, we're gonna call it here. I hope everybody enjoyed this session. Remember, check out the description down below. Check out Flurries. Check out Fourth Wall. Get some merch. Get some dice rollers and potions and all the good stuff. And we will see you on next episode. So with that being said, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful flockers, we'll see you on next time. Lake opens.